Steelers' quarterback situation. More than just. Mason Rudolph. The Pittsburgh Steelers are currently at a crossroads in their quarterback saga, with no definitive Plan A or even Plan B in place. This isn't your typical off-season scramble. It's a strategic evaluation of talent, potential, and long-term fit. During the recent NFL League meetings, head coach Mike Tomlin shed light on the team's approach, offering a glimpse into the Steelers' front office mindset. We're not locking into any one strategy, just assessing the available talent, whether through free agency or the draft, Tomlin stated. This open-ended philosophy has sparked plenty of fan speculation. If Aaron Rodgers doesn't land in Pittsburgh, who will be leading the offense in 2025? Let's break down the potential candidates and what the future might hold for the Steelers under center. Mason Rudolph, the familiar face with a point to prove. Mason Rudolph has been a steady presence in Pittsburgh's quarterback room, and his return has generated mixed reactions. Some fans view him as a reliable backup with starter experience, while others wonder if he's the long-term answer. Tomlin's words paint a clear picture of how the team values Rudolph. We're thrilled to have Mason back, not just for what he brings on the field, but for who he is off it, Tomlin remarked. Rudolph's familiarity with the Steelers' offensive system, combined with his leadership qualities, makes him an asset. He's shown flashes of potential in past seasons, with memorable performances that demonstrated his ability to win games when called upon. However, the question remains, can Rudolph lead a team deep into the playoffs? The Steelers seem comfortable with him as a safety net, but they're clearly leaving the door open for other options. Shadur Sanders, a rising star with potential to shine. Enter Shadur Sanders, the dynamic quarterback from Colorado, who's been making waves with his playmaking ability and football IQ. While some draft analysts project him as a top 10 pick, there's growing speculation that he could slip into the mid to late first round. If Sanders falls to the Steelers' 21st overall pick, he could become an intriguing option. The Steelers love a good challenge, and Sanders' raw talent might be exactly what they're looking for in a young QB to develop behind a veteran like Rudolph, or even to compete for the starting role right away. Could Pittsburgh trade up for Sanders? Absolutely. If he's within striking distance, the Steelers might not hesitate to move up a few spots to secure him. The key factor here will be the cost of that trade, and whether the front office believes Sanders is worth the investment. While some NFL scouts have hesitated to give Sanders a first-round grade, the Steelers may see him differently. They've been known to trust their own evaluations, and Sanders' upside could outweigh the risks. Other draft prospects to watch. Whether or not Aaron Rodgers signs with Pittsburgh, the Steelers are expected to draft a quarterback in 2025. Here are some names generating buzz within the organization. Jalen Milroe, Alabama. A dual-threat quarterback with strong athleticism, Milroe's ability to make plays with both his arm and legs makes him a fascinating prospect. Quinn Ewers, Texas. Known for his strong arm and deep ball accuracy, Ewers has the tools to succeed in the NFL if he can refine his consistency. Will Howard, Ohio State. A versatile QB with great decision-making skills, Howard could fit well into Pittsburgh's system, especially if they're looking for a cerebral leader. Jackson Dart, Ole Miss. Dart's mobility and playmaking ability are impressive, but he's climbing draft boards quickly, potentially reaching first-round territory. Tyler Shaw, Louisville. A rising prospect with a strong arm and solid mechanics, Shaw has a lot to prove during the pre-draft process. Of these, Milroe, Ewers, and Howard seem like the most realistic targets for the Steelers, given where they're projected to be drafted. Dart and Shaw, on the other hand, might be out of Pittsburgh's reach if they're selected earlier than expected. The rookie QB battle. Adding a rookie would spark an interesting competition in the QB room. While Rudolph is the veteran with experience, a highly drafted rookie could challenge him for the starting job. This isn't just about depth. It's about creating a dynamic environment where the best quarterback rises to the top. The free agent market. Is there a surprise waiting? While the focus is on the draft, the Steelers haven't completely closed the door on free agency. Names like Carson Wentz and Joe Flacco have been mentioned, but based on Tomlin's comments, it seems the team prefers to focus on younger, more dynamic options. If Rodgers signs elsewhere or retires, Pittsburgh might look for a veteran presence with a different skill set, someone who can mentor a rookie while competing for the starting job. Final thoughts. What's the Steelers' endgame? The Steelers are in a unique position. They have a solid backup in Mason Rudolph, a promising young QB like Shadur Sanders potentially within reach, and a deep draft class filled with talent. The key question is, will they play it safe with Rudolph, or will they roll the dice on a rookie with franchise potential? One thing's certain, Pittsburgh is not sitting idle. Whether it's through the draft, a trade-up, or an unexpected free agent signing, the Steelers are actively shaping the future of their quarterback position. What do you think, Steelers fans? Should Pittsburgh stick with Rudolph as the bridge to the future, or is